Hey everybody, welcome back. I have no idea what this is. I found it. It's from Panini. It's 90s decade. So there you go. That's awesome. So it's all looks like 2026 multi-sports trading cards. So you could get, boxing, baseball, football, basketball, wrestling. I don't know. All varieties of generational icons ranging from the 90s to today. So you're not guaranteed 90s. But all right, before I open this up, make sure you like and subscribe. And if you've already subscribed, thank you. And let's open this up and take a look. Like I said, I have no idea. So it's 6 cards or 6 packs. Yeah, 6 cards per pack gives you 36. So yeah, I don't like I said, I don't know. This looks like it's a the debut edition. So I'm gonna open this up and we're gonna see, learn from my mistakes, or this might be awesome. Go out and buy one. But if it's not, then like I said, it wasn't too expensive. But let's find out if it's worth it or if it's is it is it trash. I don't know. We'll find out. Here we go. We got a box. Why? Why I gotta put a tab on here now? Jeez, I guess. To remind you how hard it was to get into stuff in the. Oh, here we go. Oh, look at. Oh, here we go. Pardon me. Oh, jeez. Good job, right? Good job. Okay. So I was going to show you some tapes there. So it's in a. There you go. Neat. All right. So it's. There you go. That makes sense. For those who weren't around in the 90s or 80s, or, before that, 70s, VHS tape goes in a VCR. There's tracking, all that stuff. You don't have to worry about now with technology and all that. So there we go. All right. Let me pop this back in there. All right. At least, you don't just have some, I mean? At least you can put your cards in there and it kind of at least it's a decent box. You're not going to just go recycle right away. All right. Here we go. Enough talking. Let's open it up. Nothing looks all the same. I'm guessing there's probably not going to be any autographs, but you never know, right? Here we go. I don't know. Like I said, it's going to be 90s to today. Who knows what it's going to be? Here we go. Oh, we got a Sean Kemp. Look at that. And Seattle Supersonics, for those who didn't know. There's no longer Seattle Supersonics. But there you go. Sean Kemp. Barry Larkin. Cincinnati. There you go. Barry Larkin. I'll take it. Jerome Bettis. Nice. Ooh, got something fancy here. We got rookies. What do we got? Just by looking at that helmet, it looks like what? Ohio State? Am I wrong? Lamar Bo Jackson, rated rookie. Rookie prospect. Look at that. Lamar Bo Jackson. There we go. All right. And then we have, there we go, another rated rookie. And we got Bruce Smith. All right. All right. Okay. Neat. Pretty much just football, that one. Maybe each one's a different one. I don't know. But I'll take it. I will take it. Here we go. we got? We got Alex Rodriguez. Oh, I guess we have some baseball too. All right, Alex Rodriguez, Chris Mullin. There we go. Chris Mullin. Pedro Martinez. All right. Can you guess? Who do you pitch for? All right. Ooh, what do we got here? So some funky variant. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Ken Shamrock. Nice. Heavyweight. If you remember in the 90s, Ken Shamrock, he wrestled for WWE before he went. Now, this guy, you would not want to mess with Ken Shamrock because he was someone who could actually do a hurting. He could put you in a real tight spot. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. So that's cool. That is awesome. Ken Shamrock. Sweet. That's awesome. There you go. You get some wrestling. We got some rated rookies. We got top 10. Did this guy ever do anything from the Orlando Magic? I'm trying to think. What's this guy's name? Shaquille O'Neal. Did Shaquille O'Neal ever do anything in life? Of course he did. We all know Shaq. Shaq Diesel. All right. Sweet. All right. It isn't bad. I like it. It's kind of, even though I was in the late 70s, 80s, and 90s, but 90s I was kind of a teen, so that was more of my, I remember 90s a little bit better. All right. Here we go. Sam Madison. All right. Ooh, Spud Webb. Nice. He was little, but he could dunk. Spud Webb. Nice. Oh, got something else here. Ooh, from the Elite Series, guys. Here we go. Ooh, Patrick Ewing. Look at that. Look at Patrick. He is elite, isn't he? We'll put Patrick up there. Oh, look at that. We got that tall. We got that tall guy. RC. Terrell Davis. Top 10. All right. Terrell Davis. Another RC. It's interesting. So, in the first ones, we had the rated prospects. All right. So I'm just trying to. We got the rated prospects. This is also the rookie prospects, but it's the. I think it's just the RC, the rated. All right. Here we go. I don't know. I thought maybe this was felt. I don't know. I picked it up. It felt a little dense, so maybe that's a sign. All right. Well, can't open it. Maybe that's a sign too. All right. Probably not. All right. We got good old Carl Pickens. All right. We got Ray Allen. All right. Take it. Oh, let's get that. All right. Here we go. We got Troy Aikman. Look at that. Nice. He is a top 10, isn't he? Troy Aikman. We'll take that. We got award-winning Marshall Faulk. All right. Oh. All right. Now we're back to our rated prospects. Smith. And, of course, Why not have Brett Favre top 10? You know what? Would that? Yeah, I guess because the '90s, it had to be, Brett Favre. All right, cool. All right, throw that there. Two more packs to go. Not bad. Not bad. Let's see what we do. We'll talk a little bit before or at the end here. Mariano Rivera. Steve Young. Nice. Deion Sanders in baseball. All right. Oh, there we go. Chris Carter. Crusades. Minnesota Vikings. Yep. I'm telling you, 98. I got to it still hurts. Randy Moss, Chris Carter. Ah, you know what I mean? We should have went to the Super Bowl and we would have beat the Broncos, but they just. All right, enough of that. That's awesome though. Put that up there. Ooh, we got a. It's not even RC or a Raider prospect. There we go. Baseball. And why not have a Tom Glavine award winner? I guess I'd rather have a Frank Viola. But, all right. Here we go. Last pack. Here we go. We got a Viking. We got Ken Shamrock. That's awesome. All right. Gary Sheffield. Why not get a Gary Sheffield? All right. Tim Brown. There you go. Tim Brown. Why not? Coach Roy Williams. Why not? Oh, we have an Elite Series. Looks like baseball, of course. Ooh, 129 of 199. Cool. I got a number card. I'll take it. Andrew Jones. All right. Oh, look at that. Top 10. Clyde Drexler. They playing basketball. Basketball is my favorite sport. Boop, boop, boop. I'm not going to sing the rest. Copyright infringement. All right. And who do we got here? CJ Carr. Rated prospect. All right. There you go. Well, like I said, it wasn't too expensive. It was a pretty, it was decent. I think if you grew up in the '90s and you liked sports in the '90s, this would be a good, interesting. You get a wrestling, you get a lot of basketball, football, baseball. Nothing else. There's no hockey. That's fine, whatever. I didn't get any sort of Mike Tyson. That's okay. I got a Ken Shamrock, and I got some sort of variant, which I'll take. I'll have to add that. Even though it says heavyweight, I'd rather be WWE Ken Shamrock. But we have pro wrestler and then MMA Ken Shamrock, which in real life you would not want to, in the wrestling ring, really want to mess with him because you know, he could really take care of business. All right, guys, there you go. That was the decade '90s. What do you think? Hit or miss? For me, it was all right. It was all Wasn't the best thing in the world, but I had a good time. Hopefully you did too. So as always, guys, thanks for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. Go back, watch some other videos. If you want, go find these. I think I got that at Target. I don't know what little rant, what Target's doing now. They're having a giant now, even though cards are kind of dying down, like versus, you know, 2019, 2019 when I jumped in and it was pretty crazy. And now it's kind of just flooded. The market's flooded with cards. You know what I mean? It's just whatever. But now they decided to Target's bringing back the Pokemon cards. Bring the Pokemon cards in. People can do all the scalping, I guess, anymore. They don't care. So yeah. So yep. I guess that's a rant. Target doesn't care. So come in and just buy everything. Even though I say you can only buy 2 cards or whatever, 2 items. But apparently it doesn't. You know what I mean? Doesn't stop anyone from buying everything. As always, guys, thanks for watching. That was my little rant. Stay safe so you can go back and watch my next video.